Over the years, Japan and Ghana has enjoyed cordial relations characterized by the desire to form friendship and cooperation based on mutual respect and support for each other's development aspirations, as well as solidarity in the pursuit of global peace and stability. Since the establishment of diplomatic ties between the two countries, Japan has played and continues to play a highly supportive role in the socio-economic development of Ghana.
Through the exchange, we hope the people of Ghana will deepen their knowledge about Japan and the people of Japan would know more about Ghana. There are many kinds of exchanges between our two countries, including personal and business. Although the two countries are located far apart, we as parliamentarians like to introduce our culture, economy and other systems to the people of Ghana. We would like to visit Ghana and also expect that many people from Ghana visit our country to experience the good of our country and share their experience in Japan with others. We sincerely hope we could help create the environment where both Japan and Ghana will develop and work together closely.
To further deepen this bond, senior high students from both countries engage in an exchange program to experience the good of either Japan or Ghana and share their experiences with others.
I heard that the Japanese people are well-mannered and disciplined people, so I would like to experience some of these things.
It's mostly about the tourist attraction sites here, the temples, the aquariums, anything that attracts tourists.
I would like to learn more about Japanese, the way they behave, and how they relate to individuals and all, and also visit their tourist sites.
Well, generally speaking, Japanese people are known to be shy, and we tend to separate girls from boys, men from women. But when I observe things alike among Ghanaian students, regardless of gender or regardless of age, they are so enthusiastic about or willing to have exchange with one another. And I can tell the difference between our two cultures in that regard, and I would like to learn that from them.
今回で4回目になるんですけども、一番大事だ。
Once a year, we have a chance to talk to the people from abroad. The Ghanaian students are very proactive, candid and enthusiastic about everything. I would love to learn or pick up that kind of energy and spirit from them.
ガーナ人から学んだことは、何に対しても積極的に話しかけてきたり、あとはその行事とかをすごいちゃんと盛り上がってやっているところが見本にしたいなって思いました。
Students are also made to go on a homestay where they learn the way of life of the people.
そっか。スリッパ。スリッパ。
3 years ago, some students from Ghana stayed with us and gave us this sash made of kente. I was also in Ghana to visit the Noguchi Memorial Institute.
We live at the countryside where many are farmers. In our case, since we are in charge of the Buddhist temple, you will notice we have a large family.
お寺なので朝こう朝課ってお勤めするんですね。で最初一緒にお祈りしてくださいって言ったら私はクリスチャンなんてできませんって言われたんですよ。
I realized our culture varies because one time I asked some Ghanaian students to join us while we chant and worship the Buddha, but they refused, saying they are Christians. I then told them to observe, which they were happy to do.
I want to make friends with them and take part in what they do, but not to worship their Buddha, but to see how they worship their Buddhism.
I just came here to have fun and learn their culture and let it impact my life.
We don't have any children, so we want to talk with him or do various things as our son. Yeah. Lucky enough, he said he likes drumming, playing the drum, and it seems you like soccer or sport, and we like outdoors too. And we play Japanese drums. So we have common hobbies.
I expect to experience different things because I've never stayed with like somebody who is not my family member. Well, it's been maybe the person being a Japanese, a foreigner, not even my family, a foreigner. So I expect to know how the Japanese family behave, how they do their stuff, how they do their things. So I would like to treat them as my parents and as my family for these few days.
Okay, bye.
Africa will say, yeah, 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 yeah. Ghana, oh, yeah, Ghana, oh, say, yeah.
Music, drumming and dance are powerful tools for communication, education, development and more importantly, unity. This has been a potent arsenal for Ghanaian-born Orlando Osman Bingle, an owner of Antaru Cafe, to tell the Ghanaian story to a Japanese audience.
Support each other. Some Ghanaians do something, some Ghanaians criticize. Japanese never criticize each other. You know, somebody make a car in Ghana, Ghanaian make a car, some Ghanaians put on the Facebook, they said, this car, the media, I will never take this car because black man make this car, it's going to have accident. But the white man took car, they have accident, always, even plane, train, they have accident. These kind of things, we have to support, we have to be, like in Japan, we are separate. That's why our business is difficult. Like the Nepalese, we are here before the Nepali come, but their community, now they have even Nepalese school here. We don't have anything. People just work in the factory. go to the company, hard work, they just use our power. Because if we together, I know I have idea for really good business that we can do here. We have products in Ghana. Let's say like spice. We have spice. We have shea butter. We have cocoa butter, hibiscus, orange, everything we have, dry ginger, everything. We can make a shop here like a Ghana store, not only like food, Ghana store. We sell Ghana products. And this, we can make it chain, like a big chain, the whole of Japan. And people will buy, we make money. But because we are not together, it's individual. When we are not together, we're going to fall. Whatever, no way. So this is what worries me a lot, because we are not together. When we got this loan from IMF or wherever, if they say they're going to give us, we should take as much as they will give us and develop the country. And develop our tourist area. We make it clean, the tourists can come. And we'll make money from these tourists. That's what Japanese are doing. They introduce Kyoto, they introduce Nara, the Fuji Mountain. Many people are coming here. They taking loan, Japanese. They are number one in the world. They have to pay loan. So many, they will never finish paying their loan. Which we can take loan and make the money bring money. Make factory. Produce things. And maybe these things we can sell to African countries around us. Even if it doesn't go to Europe, it can go to Guinea. It can go to Senegal. It can go to Cameroon. We make like Ghana original, Ghana special.
Coming from a home where drums are made, Winchester Ni-Tete is a talented traditional drummer who developed his flair at a tender age of 5 while helping his family in the process. To showcase what Ghana has got, Ni-Tete, with his Palogo World Music Team, travels across the globe to organize dance workshops, perform and educate foreigners about the Ghanaian culture.
You know, the counting of our music and the counting of theirs is totally different. But, you know, when the negative and the positive come together, then boom. Yeah. So
there's a hit.
It's really. And mostly like we have fast music whilst they don't do fast music in their tradition. Always is like slow. So sometimes as we do a lot of different, you know, like you go the traditional music, we have the slow Agbiko, we have fast Agbiko, right? But the bell still goes, it's just changed. So same, they do the slow whilst I can pop in, you know, beat in the fast, but the time is still going. That's crazy, different thing altogether. Everything have to be professional. I'm not thinking about only the money.
Okay.
Yeah, first the professional. How I have to preserve my music, how I have to teach them how proud I am to be a traditional drummer, how I even worship my drums. Yeah, because my drums gives me the sound. And sometimes you will be performing while someone will come and just touch the drums. No, I don't do that on stage. Sometimes someone will be so much happy with you and wanted to put his or her drink on the drum. No. So all these things is out. And me, myself, I have to care for the drums. Some drummers don't care about their drums. They just play the drums, put it down. I play, I have to put inside a cover and place it at a good place. Because next time, that drum is going to give me something again.
A daily bread.
That's it.
Nitete had an advice for up-and-coming talents.
Everything that you're doing, you just have to do it well, without thinking first of the money. Sometimes there is good pay, it's sweet. Sometimes there is no pay. So the message is so simple but deep. We have to take everything strongly serious and do it in a professional way.
Titi, okay. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I love you.
Three brothers, born to a Japanese father, an architect commissioned to build the Noguchi Memorial Institute, and a Ghanaian mother from Akwemufi in the eastern region of Ghana, moved to Tokyo after spending 6 years in Ghana. However, due to difficulty of adjusting to their new life in Japan, their parents filed for divorce, making the brothers spend almost a decade in an orphanage. A very interesting part of their story is how the three, though growing up in the same environment, felt so different. The eldest, Michael, who felt, if you're going to stare at me, pay more attention to me, engrossed himself into soccer and became a professional J-League soccer player.
I wanted to be a musician. Like, I was into hip-hop, and hip-hop was something hard to find in Japan at that time because it wasn't out there. You had to go and read and dig it to find it, so there were a lot of new upcoming rappers in Japan getting famous, and I thought I had a chance to be, what they're trying to be or what they are. So there was a time I decided to stop playing soccer, and I wanted to focus more on music because soccer was also something that was gonna, make some of my goals come true. But I thought music was something more for me to express who I am and who I gotta express out there for people out there who need that, someone out there like them, to be out there so they can try to be something, to be positive. Because when I was young in Japan, I thought we were the only half black and Japanese, so it was pretty much, it was kind of hard because there wasn't even black people on TV. If you find a foreign on TV, it's probably blonde, more European style people. So it was I was just trying to put myself together and be who I was trying to look for the next generation and stuff.
On the other hand, David, a motivational speaker, says he didn't rebel and desperately tried to live in peace with those around him, but claimed they were discriminated against as Ghanaians, thus foreigners, due to their dark skin.
I grew up in Japan, but my color is black, so people in Japan think I'm foreigner because my color is black. So it goes like that. But after I explain myself, my father's Japanese or I grew up in Japan, I might be looking like black guy, but my personality is quite Japanese. So small by small, after I go on with my introduction, they start knowing, finding me that, this guy is kind of a Japanese too. But for the first impression, they all think I'm foreigner.
People call us half in Japan, half. That means half, like English. But we try to be more in a positive way of calling ourselves sometimes double, because we can't be half, because I feel more is 100% and 100%.
I first believe.
the youngest brother, Sanshiro, a pharmacist who was 3 years old when he arrived in Japan, integrated into his surroundings the most and says he thought, "My 2 older brothers worry too much about the color of their skin, creating distance between themselves and others." However, Sanshiro also ran into difficulties after becoming an adult, especially when he struggled to get a place to rent due to his appearance.
I developed my music career at an early age. Due to the issue of racism we face as a result of our skin color, I resolved to express myself through singing. This way, it can draw people's attention to it, stop the discrimination, and make the world a better place. People tell me being a pharmacist and a musician are incompatible, but I think otherwise. I chose this path because I needed a respectable career in order to assist my family and also use music to inspire and give hope to many.
One thing the trio could not dismiss was the fact that they grew up experiencing prejudice and feeling they were different.
Before everything we had to face this. We had to face a big problem, which was language. And, well, my 2 younger brothers were very quick, blending into it. But I was more thinking in English, even though I was learning Japanese. And one day, I tried to talk to my brothers in English, like we always did. But it seems like they were very quick to learn, but they forgot English one day. And my brother was like, "Michael, I really forgot how to speak English in Japanese, So I want you to imagine, if you have a brother or sister, and you go to this country, and one day you talk to your brother or sister, and your brother and sister would be speaking in a different language. So it's there were a lot of things I had to face, and without being our dad not being with us in the orphanage was very. I was very responsible because nobody want their brothers family to be unhappy or hurt or anything. So I had to the way my mother brought me up was working, and I finally found why she was, how she brought me up, to be strong and physically and mentally. So it was, yeah, I'll be walking and people would be pointing at me, there was a lot things that people might not expect, but yeah, we had to face it, no matter what, because it was a good experience as well, because
it toughened you.
Yeah, it was tough, but yeah, I'm lucky, I was tough, I was tough enough to face it, so I just did whatever everyone else might do, we had this class called shuji, which is writing in the Japanese way of using this, ink. So the people calling me bokuju, which means a black ink, and I didn't know. So, and the day that the teacher said, "Bring your bokuju out and let's start," I look at the guy, and he looked like his life was over, So after class, I tried to attack him. Of course, I was a kid, and he had a cutter knife, and he looked like he was gonna, he was threatened. So of course, if I jumped into it, I might have got killed. But I was and then the teacher comes in, he would throw it to me, and he'd be saying something in Japanese that I don't know. But I knew he was saying something he had the knife and tried to, so I was just bring the English teacher, So it was a lot, stuff going on, but it was a good experience,
I've been in an orphanage for about 10 years, and it was from my age 8 to 18. I grew up there. Of course, because of my color, it was a little bit hard experience living there. But more than that, everybody in the orphanage has something lost. Some of the children they don't know about their parents. They don't know about their father or the mother, and they're not sure about whether they're loved. So those kind of experience can connect us very tight. But because the kids over there had a very hard experience in their life. They're more offensive than the other kids, so it's like every day everybody has to fight for their freedom, fight for their right, and the teacher was the adult who has to keep us safe or take care of us had to struggle for the whole day. Yeah, because of my color, I suffer. Yes, it is, but everybody in that orphanage suffer as we did.
Music, their passion, was the most effective arsenal to share their experiences and end the discrimination.
There were so much things that I learned in that orphanage. Even the adult who has to take care of us. Some of them are very good, but some of them were not that good. So I learned that even people are grown up, it doesn't mean they do the right things always. Even the good people in the orphanage who took care of me very good, sometimes they had a mistake. So I learned this is how people are, how human are. And even the kids, the world is different. They have their own community. So even the adult who has to take care of us are kind of trying to control us. It's impossible because the children has their own kind of a kingdom. So I have to deal with them, and our brothers have to deal with them. But the more thing I learned is that you have to see people. It's not about a color or something. Many people judge you because of your color, because of many things you have which exists in your eyes, but some of them doesn't judge you. Even you do bad things or good things, some of them never judge you. They just like you, or they just want to be with you on your side with no reason. And it was what helped me and what gave me hope. So what I learned is that in the future, I don't know now I can be, but in the future I want to be a person who doesn't judge people for what I can see in my eyes.
In 2013, they formed a musical unit called the Yano Brothers, where they mixed Japanese lyrics with a lively African rhythm. And this is what they call Jafrica music.
We found out there are a lot of similarities with how language sounds. Yusu, Mizu, Debi, Dame. I'm trying to find out something that nobody has really done, in the past, And it's hard, but I'm enjoying it.
Like this. Now bounce, come down, I'm Kool-Aid, honey, nobody. People, let's get it on. Say, clap your hands like this. To your knee, like this. Put your hands up and clap back. Let's get it on and on and on and on. Come and show you, let me hear you say, oh. Yamakoto no nai, oto no sekai no naka desu kibitai, yo. She was not a tail, tactical, yokobi no koi.
Whenever I think in this world, when the time comes when culture blends, there's always going to be people coming out who are blending. So I guess we were born in this timing that there are not a lot, but we have responsibility to open doors for the next generation. Yeah, yo, medawasipa, uketsugare chi ni kansha, genjo, kalasomukete cha me, nani mo hajimane, tewo, bupanasi. 発言をそれなよ前へひたすら言うけど山や谷や壁にこんなん何度も頑張んべ最後の最後は自分で I believe one day I know everything's gonna be okay どんなに悔やみ泣いても何も変わりやしね明日のために move on I believe one day I know everything's gonna be okay So no time in your inspection, yo. Everybody one mission. As no time in a freedom, break yo. Meda wasipa, ukitsugareta chi ni kansha. Genjo, kara somugete cha me, nani mo hajimane. Tewo, bupanase,
発言をそれなよ前へひたすら行けど山や谷や壁に困難それでも何度もぶつかって何度も早がって何度も頑張れ最後の最後は自分でやる
The Yano brothers, upon a visit to Ghana and seeing the dramatic difference between the two countries, felt the need to use their talents to benefit the people of Ghana.
I think we have possibility, like in Ghana as well. And Ochame Kwame, we met him last time we went. I met him a few times, and he's someone who's also trying to give us a chance, when the time comes. So I've been in Japan for a long time. I was trying to make it into music, but it wasn't as easy as I thought. And it was very shocked that I went to Ghana. And the first time I went back, I met Ochame Kwame. He didn't even know me. We had a little talk, and he wants to give me a chance. So it was kind of confusing as well, because why couldn't I get that in Japan? But I think we're trying to work our base, in Japan, start and keep building on.
すごいやっぱいろいろなことは感じたんですけども、一番に感じたのはやっぱり日本とガーナが全然違うなっていう。
Last year was my first time after so many years to go back to Ghana. The landscape was different from that of Japan. It was intriguing to find out how different the two countries and people are. I was anxious to see how Ghana looks and feels. I was glad to have experienced a peaceful nation with very hospitable people.
その違いが行く前は実はガーナに行くことに関してもう覚えてもないし。
They have set an ambitious goal of raising $30,000 to build a kindergarten in Ghana. Even if your countries of birth or eyes or hair or skin color are different, we can understand each other. Go the lyrics to One Step, one of their songs.
One step together we can change. One step together we can make. One step together you and me. これだって人種がの時米国大統領選挑戦待ちに待ってた誰ものことなのに色分けする人々の汚染突然僕たち初のプレゼント当選
Now Japan is changing, especially the government want people to be more diverse because many people come into Japan from many countries, and even they're going to hold the Olympic in 2020. So, but there's very less people who can talk about diversity, how is it good to communicate or live together with other country people. It's very good to make the country very wealthy, but it's more important to focus on what is about happiness. What is the real happiness of human being? If you just put it on the side and just run from morning to night with the whole country, the whole population, let's get rich, let's get money, I don't think anybody will get rich in the future. What will coming is that poor people will be very poor and rich people will be very rich. How can it be together?
I hope wherever we walk, this color, the way we look, that what we suffer in the past will be something positive and our weapon that when people see us, they're not going to forget us. So by that time, I want to make sure we'll be in a place that people will be not just know us, but will feel what we're doing. There are a lot of mixed kids coming out now in Japan, and a lot of people are lost. So I hope by that time, we'll be famous enough not only for, the cheerful stuff, but for something that means something for people, and I hope we can change things in a good way so people won't have to face unnecessary negative stuff,
Differences from others are not disadvantages, and being oneself acts as one's salvation. That is the message the three have found and want the world to know that as humans we are bonded as creatures of a supreme being, irrespective of color.
しなやかな生理命によく似た光の小さな粒がまどろむ辛いこともいつか愛の歌に変わる
Gary touch 心一つで幸せの色
鮮やかになる
そんなにたくさんのもの欲しくはないよ
君がそばにいて